So, what do you reckon?
Oh, love this place. I would stay here for a week easy.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
So it's day 62. I don't know if you can see, there's some galahs there, pecking away at seeds.
And look at the flowers there.
And I'm going to go over and look at the flowers there. All different colors of bougainvilleas in there. Fantastic. Really nice gardens. And we did a couple of walks that were great.
And just lovely people here.
Yeah, really nice people. Charna's at the wheel. It's not so windy, so we're heading east.
Charna's only at the wheel when it's not windy.
There was a terrible accident apparently just this side of Seduna that closed the highway for over a day. Truck and a car, obviously not good. So there'll be a backlog of traffic coming over, but they're still like a day and a bit away from us.
Look at all the old cars.
Yeah, love the old cars and things. There's bits and pieces of pumps and whatnot. Yeah, and they're very accommodating here. They've got, you know, X number of spaces, and if they're filled up, they'll put them somewhere else. They never don't turn people away. So yeah, really nice. Really liked Chris. He was the fella that sort of checked us in and did a lot of stuff around, and then Victoria was the chief cook and bottle washer, and, you know, cleans amenities and all sorts of stuff. So I think everybody does everything here.
Yeah, there were waiters, waitresses.
Yep, they did all the stuff. So anyways, we're hitting the road, and it's 8:30. Yeah, so we'll be checking in from time to time.
Oh, and our goal for tonight is to get to that bird observatory that Neil did the 747-point turn on our way up here.
Obviously today we know not to go further than about 300 meters.
Yes.
Down the road. Duh. Okay, we'll be talking to you soon. Bye. We haven't arrived at the longest straight stretch of road in Australia yet, but I don't know if you can see down the road there. It's pretty straight here as well. Lots of bigger trees. I like the sagey, dusty color of the little low scrub brush. I don't know what it's called, salt brush or something, but I like that color. And we're cruising down the highway. Here's our first, is this our first transport that's come this way?
Yeah, I don't know if it's a road train or not.
Yeah, so it's...
Yeah, it says road train.
It might...
See how many cars?
It's just a tour. Yeah. So here we got a sign about the road trains coming up.
And the road is really good right
So
here.
maximum 42 meters in length, it says. So that's pretty long. Longer than we are anyway. Oh, we're just coming into Baladin, and we're just gonna top up the tank with fuel. Big tower in the distance. We've got to be getting close. So Charna should be slowing down fairly soon. Charna should be slowing down fairly soon. The BP's right there.
Wow, this is it.
Yes, this is it. Good. So BP, I think we stopped here on the way this way. Yeah. We've just come to the emergency landing strip, and we've got a few road trains parked on the side.
It's set up for the Royal Flying Doctor.
Yeah, as you can see, everything's cleared beside it, so no problem that way.
I would think that it would be illegal to park overnight on here, though.
Oh, I think overnight, but these guys are checking loads and stuff.
Because it's for emergency for the Royal Flying Doctor. And if he couldn't land because there was a caravan in the way,
A road train or caravan.
I think he'd be in trouble.
I think he would be in trouble, yeah. So they've got a few of these landing strips along the way. We're coming up towards the longest straight stretch of highway in Australia. And
I think it's one of the longest in the world, isn't it?
Probably. And if there's enough space, we might pull over and get a piggy of Tony parked in front of the sign. We'll see. Here we are, pulling in to the 90 mile straight. Okay. I'm gonna get a picky.
Okay.
Mailbox, yeah.
It's funny how you get used to things. Like on the way over on the Nullarbor, before I was driving, I would have been terrified to drive this stretch of road with no shoulder or very little shoulder. But after being on it for so long and Neil driving through it all, it just looks normal.
Yeah.
But it really shocked us on our way over, considering it's a major highway and you can do 110.
That's true. Well, it is the highway.
It is, that's right, it is the only highway.
Yeah, so there you go. And Charna's doing good now with the road trains, because as they go past, they create a bit of a vacuumy thing, and so you bounce around a little bit, but she's doing good. So yeah, 100%. Sometimes they wave at you, sometimes they don't. At this point, we've sort of lost all resemblance of any sort of shoulder, and the edge of the highway is broken up in bits and pieces. But I guess as long as you keep in your lane, you're all right. You can see there's a slope to the shoulder as well, so I really wouldn't want to have to pull over on something like that, especially with the van. Coming into some open areas now, so the wind pushes around a little bit further than you like, but Charna's doing a great job. A few road trains. We've had only one road train pass us going east the same direction we're going, and I don't think we've had any other cars at all passing us.
No, this might be a road train coming up.
I think it is a road train coming up.
Hang on to the wheel.
Woohoo! 2 hands on the wheel, eyes straight ahead. Yeah, you can see the trailer swinging around a little bit. There was a road train that had a bunch of caravans on it. And here's another one. And here's another Maui. And they waved. I sounded surprised because sometimes there's a thing where the RV people, they don't wave at the caravan people, and the caravan people don't wave at the RV people, and it's a bit like the marina where you've got the powerboat people and the sailboat people that have this sort of weird contempt for each other. I don't know. Bizarre. I've got to take that last comment back. We've just had a couple of roadkills and some crows on them eating away, so there is stuff that lives out here.
And all of a sudden we've got heaps of traffic.
Yeah, there's traffic coming by.
3 road trains in a row.
Yeah. Caravanners on the road. Everyone's waving.
That's so dumb. Do I have to turn right?
Looks like it. So slow down. So this looks like it's the end of our long straight stretch.
4.1 miles.
Okay. There we go. Slow.
So we stopped in at Kaguna for fuel, and now Neil's behind the wheel. I'm proud of myself. I drove the longest stretch of road in Australia, 146 kilometers. Straight stretch of road. Excuse me. For 146 kilometers towing the van.
Yeah.
So pretty stoked with that. It was a little windy, but not too bad. So all went well.
Very good.
Very much no man's land. Still looking for camels. Yeah, 0 camels. Here's some trivia for you. The Nullarbor is the world's biggest, flattest piece of limestone, 200,000 square kilometers and up to 300 meters thick.
Wow. Well, that's an interesting
Isn't
little
that an
tidbit
interesting little
of
tidbit?
knowledge you've shared.
Yes, I am so clever.
You must have pulled back some of those gray cells from the recesses of your brain to bring that forward.
Mm-hmm. Just thought some information for you to keep you awake.
Ah, to keep me awake.
Yes.
Right.
It's not exactly what you call the most stimulating drive. Well, we're not happy, Jan. We got into our lovely little camp spot that we like and got all set up, and we de-hitched. We were going to go out to the bird hide in the old telegraph station, and the fridge wouldn't start. And on the gas. So we spent an hour and a half, and it's free camping, nobody else there. We spent over an hour and a half trying to get, pardon me, the goddamn thing going, and just couldn't. So now we've had to abort, and we're on the nullarbor, so there is nowhere here that anybody can fix anything. So we're off to, what's the name of the place? Mandara? No, Mandilla or something like that. Managed to snag a caravan site there. Thank God we had enough phone reception to get a hold of them.
And one of our problems right now is that there was a terrible, terrible traffic accident at Seduna, or just out of Seduna, between a truck and a car, and they had this road closed down for about a day and a half. So there's all these caravanners needing places stacked up.
Yep, they've been stacked up for a day and a half, and they've just now finally hit the nullarbor today. So they wouldn't have got this far today from the east, but tomorrow will be a different story. So we got to sit tonight and make a plan of attack and try to figure out what the hell we're going to do.
And of course, Easter holidays.
Yeah, so once we get off the nullarbor and get into, well, South Australia, everything's packed solid. So we'll...
And we can't free camp because we've got a fridge full of food.
Yeah.
That'll go off.
That will go off, and we've got like heaps of meat in there. The good beef that we bought in Denmark. We got venison. We got all kinds of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Not happy.
Not happy.
This is crazy. Riding bikes on this road. That shouldn't be allowed.
No, it's too dangerous, I think.
There's no shoulder. Well, there's a bit.
Here there's at least.
There's a little bit of shoulder
But
here.
along the road, there's nothing.
There's nothing. So if you've got a road train coming one way and you're going the other, and you come up upon a rise and there they are, you'll hit them. So we're just fueling up, and that's too funny. There's a Tesla car, electric car, getting topped up with a diesel generator. At least that added some humor to the day. We're over our little hissy fit. Now that's a cool truck. Such is life. Excuse me, do you mind if I get you on the video?
No, you don't mind. No.
So this is the felt gentleman who owns this. Said the other side of it's got a really good pick as well, so we'll see what's on it. Oh, it's kind of hard to... Oh, it's Ned Kelly as well. Oh, cool. Wow, look inside this. English spoken here. Wow. Look at this setup. So here's the back of it.
He said the paint job cost him $33,000 15 years ago.
Wow. $33,000 for the paint job 15 years ago.
He waxes it all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I didn't take a picture, so. And look at the length of what he hauls. Like, wow. On the road again. So Caleb, what do you think of that truck? I bet your old man wouldn't mind driving something like that.
Yeah, pretty special.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy. As you saw, let us look through the truck, said get in it, you know, take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the first wedge-tail.
Dang, just saw our first wedge-tail eagle and I missed it.
Yeah, it was a biggie. Yeah.
We think this big yellow sign coming up might be one of the Royal Flying Doctor Service emergency.
Looks like a plane, yep.
Yeah.
And what I find incredible is that they don't have a windsock.
Yeah, you'd think they'd have.
There'd be one end or the other a windsock for the pilot just to get an idea of what's going on. Unless maybe people on the ground tell them, you know, it's a crosswind or whatever.
Oh, could be, yeah. See if this one is as fancy as the last one, or the one before last. Oh, no, it doesn't look like it. It's just a section of the road. The one we showed you before had beautiful wide shoulders on it.
Yeah, well, there was road trains parked.
Yeah. We generally don't like to be on the road this late because now's when you're hitting kangaroos and that, but beyond our control because of the fridge. So we're hoping to get into the caravan park by about
10 after 5.
10 after 5.
40 minutes from now.
Yeah. And it's starting to get that really cool lighting that I like, the oblique lighting of the late day. Yay! Mundrabilla in 5 kilometers.
Ah,
So we'll get in before dark.
barely.
Yeah, just barely is right.
And it's only 3 after 5, but
Yeah.
it's just getting dark earlier.
But again, too, like we're 3 hours difference from Newcastle, but we also shortly will change time zone here.
So we're at probably the latest of this time.
Yeah.
We'll be changing fairly soon. Remember, was it around the border where you got
Yeah.
was it Euclid time or
Yeah,
something?
there's like three different times. One
That is
phone
a bit-
will show one time,
Yeah.
another phone will show another, and
It's a bit bizarre.
yeah, really bizarre. Looks like it up ahead.
Yes.
Mundrabilla Roadhouse. Oh, it's still 2 kilometers. Ah, on lead it was 238. I didn't see what diesel was.
239, I think.
239 they had it posted, yeah, which is highly unusual.
Well done.
Don't know if
200 meters.
I guess we pull in and see if the caravan park is here. But there's no caravan park sign.
Well, that sign said Mundrabilla Roadhouse.
Whoa. Shit.
Not good.
No.
So I think what we might do is just
There's the motel. There's a restaurant. So what about pulling down in there? Is that a big dip or looks like it? Whoa, that's a huge dip. Maybe go over there, like where the trucks are. It's a hopping place here. Look at all the trucks.
Yeah. And there's a bunch of trailers up parked outside there waiting for it to be picked up.
Yeah. Busy place. And can you believe it? I went, just for the hell of it, went to start the fridge, and it started first go. It fastest it started in probably about a month. Busy place.
So the road train.
So actually, in retrospect, I'm kind of glad that we ended up here.
Yeah, it gives us a different experience, doesn't it?
And yeah, we would never have stopped at the Roadhouse otherwise.
No.
And we just had really good cheesy garlic bread. We think we found another shirt for Neil, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, and again, we're happy because the fridge is working again, but we don't trust it.
Not in your Nilly.
That's the whole thing. So we sort of think that what we'll do tomorrow is we'll go to Cliffs.
See if it starts.
If it starts, great, we'll stay. If it doesn't, then we'll
Just have to
boogie
go
on.
down the road to find plug-in.
Yep, like probably the Nullarbor Roadhouse.
Probably.
Yeah. So what do you think?
Yeah. Really
Best chips we've had in the whole trip. Wouldn't you say? So this is just inside the Roadhouse. Got all kinds of paraphernalia.
Yes.
How do you like that? Beer, helping ugly people have sex since 1862. Okay, I've got it going. You're on camera.
Yes, I'm just trying to add up. We did almost 600 Ks today.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's why we're so tired.
That's why we're tired. So we started off here at Fraser Range Station, and we were going to go down here to the Air Bird Observatory turnoff. That's where we found out our fridge wouldn't start on the gas. An hour and 45 minutes later, we decided to rehitch and come to Mundrabilla Roadhouse, so we could plug ourselves back into 240 power so we can not spoil all the food in the fridge. And Charna just thought, I'll see if I can start the fridge. And
but prior to that, when we were pulling off the road into the Roadhouse, there was, and you couldn't see it, but there was this drop probably about 6 inches.
It was probably about like that. So it's where the bitumen, I guess, is just the edge of it. They didn't fill it up, and for whatever reason, and bang! And I just thought, oh man, that was not good. And so we banged both sides. So, and then we pulled.
But then we figured that might have fixed the fridge.
As Michael Ray used to say, percussive maintenance.
Yeah, percussive maintenance. Yeah. Because then when we pulled in here, and I'll just try 3 or 4 strikes at the striker, and it started. At the Air Observatory area where we were going to camp, I counted 55 strikes that I did trying to start that.
In a row.
Yeah. Effing thing.
But that was, and I did a lot trying to, yeah. So we just thought, oh crap.
Oh, excuse me, sorry for yawning. But in retrospect,
yes,
there's a silver lining, because had we not had that trouble, we would never come to Mundrabilla Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And it was just a really neat experience. It's like the quintessential Australian outback roadhouse.
Yeah.
And the ladies there were lovely. The food was really good.
Really, really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty good.
Yeah, so we're going to experiment tomorrow, and Charna suggested we just go out to the Bunda Cliffs camping area that we found on the way out. See if the fridge starts.
Cheers, sweetie.
Cheers. If it does start, clink, we will stay there. If not, then it's down the road to plug into 240.
Yeah, to try.
And if I hit another pothole, we maybe can turn around and go back.
Yeah, and see if we can get to the Nullarbor roadhouse, because we should be able to get somewhere that we can plug in there. Because
Yeah.
we still got at least another day on the Nullarbor.
Yeah.
But if we really dust her, and that's where, in a way, it's good that Neil taught me how to be able to tow the van, because we can now share the driving. Because today was a big day.
Well, 600 Ks
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
And so we pretty well split it equally.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he would have been completely, totally buggered
Well,
without any enjoyment out of it.
no, none, none whatsoever.
Yeah, so it's been a big day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Now after
basically, it was relocating is what we did today.
and now after we get off here, we're going to pour over the maps and just have our
No,
plan A
don't
and
say
plan
pour
B.
when we have liquid.
We'll do our plan A and plan B, because originally we thought, oh dear, we're just going to have to dust her home.
And unfortunately for us with timing, it's turning into Easter holidays.
So to get caravan
all the
parks.
school kids are out, and then you have Easter weekend, Anzac. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, if we have to stay at somewhere where we can put into the mains power all the time.
Yeah. To be able to find somewhere like that, we'll be pretty lucky. So we'll keep you posted.
Yes.
And on that note,
It's my turn again.
yeah, you can go back to your map.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Toodles, guys. Love ya.
I love my cartography. Bye.